welcome to Multiverse Tarot. Happy New Year, Aquarius. Hope you enjoyed your holidays and that you're ready for the new year. This is the January 2018 Aquarius horoscope and tarot card reading. This is good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So, okay, happy birthday, Aquarius, those of you on the early side. This month I'm going to be doing things slightly differently. It's a different format. There'll be more tarot cards pulled. I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. There's some great stuff coming in the new year. And as some of you have asked, I am using the Rider-Waite deck of tarot cards. Okay, so what does the new year have in store? January 1st, there is a full moon happening in the 6th house of health, routines, and service to others. This full moon is shining a light on many changes that you want to make at this time. You want to change your job because your boss has been mistreating you. You are fed up and ready to start that exercise program and begin to eat healthy and naturally. I know this is a cliche on January 1st, but it's right there in the chart. Okay, if done correctly, you will find security and comfort in attending to daily routines. Making coffee in the morning and having that bath at the end of the day to relax. Those things are going to be a lot of fun for you this month. At this time, you have an opportunity to tap into the instinctual wisdom of your own body. Look for physical health to get attention, and also for your job to be in the forefront of your mind. What is this change that you want to make at work? Is your work making a valuable contribution to the world, to your community, to your state, to your country? Look to desire a new job that will make a contribution on the level that you desire. Okay, now let's pull a card regarding this full moon for Aquarius in the 6th house. Okay, and we have the Queen of Swords. It's time for you to rule the routines of your life, to get them in order and to get them into a pattern that will help you out and keep your life running on track. Also, if there's something that's been bothering you at work, like your boss has been mistreating you, it's time to speak up. You must speak up, Aquarius, or this is going to become quite a little. It's going to take away some of your power, all right? And it's also, this is about your own personal power and how you're going to exert that over your household. This must be done at this time, and this must be done at this time. And if you make a sandwich, you need to clean the crumbs off the counter. And if you bake something, you have to wash those dishes. So you're going to look for, maybe it's, your mother telling you to do this, or someone else in the household scolding you, or just your own inner voice saying, this routine isn't working this way, I want it like this, okay? And when you are doing things the way that you want to, you feel super empowered. Making that coffee in the morning just the right way and taking the bath at the end of the day to make yourself relax and feel good. Those things are going to be empowering you. Okay. January 12th, Mercury is on the move. After being retrograde last month, this energy will be much lighter. It is moving forward in your 12th house of endings, surrender, and the metaphysical. This is a time to tap into your hidden depths of your psyche, to integrate into conscious awareness what is operating there below the surface. It's time to let go of old feelings and old patterns. This could include people who've become stagnant in your life and letting go of people. Once you go inward and connect with your inner self, you will find peace just in that activity. You may be accomplishing this with the help of a professional, a psychotherapist of some kind. If you are, look for this to be some kind of a breakthrough. Whatever the pathway, it's time to find out what makes you tick. This is also an opportunity to connect with Source, with Creator, with God, And whatever your spiritual practice is, you may be having a strong drive to connect with that spiritual practice. Okay, now we're going to pull a card for Mercury in the 12th house for Aquarius. Okay, so you are looking inside of yourself and outside of yourself at everything around you. Does this still serve you? Maybe it's time to get rid of some clutter. Maybe it's time to change the routine and get up a little bit earlier and do some exercise in the morning. And wherever it is, you're going to be looking at some of those influences coming through from the full moon on the 1st. And this is really about understanding what makes you want to get up in the morning, what makes you excited about life. You're not going to take that from the boss anymore. It's time to speak up, but it's also really important that you look into what it is that you want and to like come from a place of trueness, and you don't want this because you're averting from something else. You want to be choosing it and looking at your kingdom and seeing what really works for you and getting your life balanced again. Okay. So, January 16th, add one more celestial body to your 12th house. The new moon is happening in the 12th house as well, joining all the other celestial bodies already there. Pluto, Saturn, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and now the moon. Okay, this is bringing a spotlight to a new aspect of the energy we were just discussing. This theme is here to stay for at least 2.5 years. The Sun, Venus, Mercury, and the moon will be moving on, but Pluto and Saturn will be staying here. The new moon in the 12th house. It is a time to let go of things that no longer serve you. This could involve a time of withdrawal from the world in order to reclaim part of yourself. You are aware of the needs of others. You may even feel what they feel. This is an innate psychological openness that comes with the moon in the 12th. But it may be hard to tell what you are truly feeling, what someone else is feeling. It's important to search your soul to see what is going to unfold for you in the near future. For some of you, this will be a time of exploring past lives, probably from unfinished emotional business you experienced in that past life. Whether it is the now or the past, look for this to come with a great healing and a breakthrough in therapy or medicine of some kind that soothes your soul. Okay, now let's pull a card for this new moon in the 12th house for Aquarius. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords time. When you're going inside and taking this deeper look, there's something that's hidden, and it's been hidden for a reason because it brings you great pain and sorrow. It also could be the suffering that you feel from losing someone. This could be the emotional residue that you're experiencing from a past life where things didn't go the way that you wanted them to go. But now you have an opportunity and a time when you can actually heal this energy. You can see it for what it is. And the new moon brings us seeds of potential for what could come in the coming month. So look for this energy to stick with you for the whole month. And if you can find the way to release it and let go, whether it comes from this life or from a past life, let go. Okay. So, January 18th, Venus moves into Aquarius and into your first house of self, appearance, and new beginnings. Venus is bringing you beauty, harmony, balance, and a real appreciation for your own special and unique identity. Venus is helping you approach life with open arms. People will be finding you more magnetic and irresistible. no matter how self-absorbed you might act. Venus in the first suggests that it's time that we love and respect our own selves as well. So direct some of that love towards yourself, and not in a vanity kind of a way, but in a self-centered love, positive self-centered love. If we can only see and appreciate our own worth, then we can clearly see other people more. You're going to be able to see what other people, when you see yourself better, it helps you see other people better. Okay, now let's pull a card for Venus. Moving into that first house. It's transiting out of Capricorn. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles card. It's time to make an agreement with yourself to really understand what it is that you want to project to the world, not just in your exterior facade, but also from a heart-centered place. And it's time to really tap in and to see what it is that you actually want. If you have some sort of a deal on the table, this is a time when you could actually complete and seal that deal, because people are they're going to be very attracted to you and want to work with you and make deals with you, okay? So Venus could be helping out your career in a little way here as well. All right. January 21st, the sun is moving into your first house. Venus and the sun together. This is a very similar energy to the Venus transit I was just explaining, but this is calling for you to be truly authentic. Never change who you are to please others. For some of you, this could be a new relationship or a new romance here. If you're already coupled, look for romance to spike up a little at this time. Venus and the sun are bringing love to you. If you are already coupled, then look for your relationship to get a good dose of romance added to it. Enjoy life with this calm after the storm. Okay, let's pull a card for the sun in the first house for Aquarius. The Lover's card. This is a time when you are going to be not only in love with yourself, you're going to be in love with the world, and you're definitely going to be in love with your significant other. And you can't help but show it. You want to show it in every way possible, because it's how you feel, and you want them to feel how you feel. And the sun is also coupled with Venus here. So it's giving you a good double whammy dose of fun and play and romance, and really just connecting what it is that you love about life again. Sounds like a really good time for you. Okay, January 27th, Mars moves into the 11th house of friendships, networking, and surprises. This is time to take off of work, schedule in some friend time. Active participation with groups, teams, and friends provide the outlet for the passion, energy, and assertion that Mars is bringing you. You could be compelled to join new communities online or in person. Some of you will be picking up a new cause or joining a group effort which you will feel will improve society in some way. Okay, now let's pull a card for Mars in the 11th house for Aquarius for January. Okay, we have the Five of Wands card. Mars is giving you a call to action and telling you to get out there and get your hands dirty in something that you've wanted to do. There's a charity or a cause that you wanted to give some time to, and now you're going to have a little more time to devote to that. For some of you, this is all about engaging in team and sport activity. You're going to be, maybe you're in some kind of a soccer league. It's like your team's going to make it to the championship, It's all about the way that you connect with your teammates. It's where you want to put your energy and time. This could also translate into something like a chess club or some other kind of team or organization, an online community of like-minded people that you join. You want to spend a lot of time in there communicating back and forth and exchanging ideas with people because you found your tribe and you found your network, you found your team where you can express yourself and be heard and actually understand everyone else's point of view, whether it's in alignment with yours or not. This sounds like a lot of fun in that time. And January 31st, there is a lunar eclipse at 11 degrees of Leo happening in your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, and business deals. Look for this time to be a very busy time for you. You may be over adaptive to the needs of your partner. You need to strike a balance, one between your needs and the needs of your partner. Look for this to bring a lot of social invitations in your primary relationships, your spouse, business partner, or anyone you currently have contracts with. It's time to set a new intention. The eclipse may test one or more of your relationships. People may drop away because they no longer serve you. You have a new vibration, and your vibration isn't fitting in with their vibration. Okay, now let's pull a card for the lunar eclipse in Leo, happening in that 7th house. And we have the Emperor card. Okay. This is you setting the tone for what goes on in your relationships. If you are inundated with invitations, it's your time to set. Where do you meet? When do you meet? Is it coffee or is it drinks? There is a need to reach out and connect to your friends in your primary relationships. And if you're tested, it's important to look deep inside of the wisdom that you have gained throughout the years and not to react in the immediate knee-jerk way because you're acting from a self-centered position. First, you must assess where this is coming from. Be secure in yourself. Project the security in yourself outward. Then have the confrontation, because now you're coming from a place of who you are. Who are you? You want to make sure that your reaction is in alignment with who you are. And it's going to take a little bit of you tapping into a little deeper place inside yourself. Okay, so that's all the general alignments. Now let's pull some cards on the general areas of your life. So first we're going to pull a card for your health and your energy. Your health and your energy for Aquarius for January. And we have the moon. It's so important that you take care of yourself when you're going to be pulled and pushed in a lot of different directions this month. Make sure that you have your self-care practice. And if you do that and you get plenty of sleep, your health and your energy should stay balanced throughout the month. However, if you deprive yourself of sleep and don't keep your general routines, then you may find yourself needing extra sleep on a day or two, and you're just going to sleep for a long time to catch up. Okay. Now, we're going to pull a card for your career and money. Career and money. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands card. Okay, so there isn't a lot really going on in your work, in your money sector, but look for all of it to need a little bit of attending to. You're going to have to keep your routines and keep doing what you normally do. There's no extra taxing on you. There shouldn't be a lot of changes going on, but it's a matter of you sticking in the middle of the things that you normally do, and the money flow should be the same. Wherever your career is, it should be pretty status quo. Okay, now we're going to pull a card for your family, love, and social. Family, love, and social. Okay, we have the Four of Cups card. Whatever it is that you desire, you're going to be getting those invitations, and it's up to you which ones you reciprocate and which ones you put off till later. If you do this correctly, there's going to be a great exchange going on in your primary partnerships, in your business relationships, in your friendships, and in your teams. But it's also telling us that it's important for you to speak your mind and not bend to the will of others as much as you usually do. So it's time for you to be the leader and for everyone to follow your wishes and desires for a little bit here. Okay, now let's pull a card for mind and spirit. Mind and spirit. The Death card. There's a big change going on in your mind at this time. Could be associated with the letting go that occurs on the full moon, but it also is primarily connected to your spirituality and how you connect with your higher source, how you connect with God. It's time to give that a little more attention. Death isn't telling us that this is the end of something. What it's saying is that you're having a big change that's occurring from one practice to another practice, okay? I mean, this could be indicating that you're actually switching religions at this time. But it's more of a change in your mindset and how that's going to be reflected back in your spirituality and how your mindset connects with your spirit and connects into your daily normal routines. So I think that this could just be the beginning of the change, of you realizing that you need the change, or you could actually be putting it into practice at this time. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. I'm going to put the whole playlist of all 12 signs if you'd like to watch your moon or your rising sign. And some of you have asked me about private readings, and I'm setting something up for February for that. And for now, just go ahead and enjoy the free videos. And I just want to say thank you for joining me this month. I'll see you next month, Aquarius.
Amish Buddha Firmware.